Congressman Burchett finally enters a SCIF.
The names and titles of the people with direct firsthand knowledge and access to some of these crash retrieval programs, and maybe which facilities, military bases the recovered material would be in.
I can't discuss that publicly, but I did provide that information both to the intel committees and the Inspector General.
And we could get that in the SCIF if we were allowed to get in a SCIF with you. Would that be probably what you would think?
Sure, if you had the appropriate accesses, yeah.
Could receive some of that information. Those questions that Gresh was being asked, we actually wanted to talk to him prior, and again, we were denied access to that.
You know, we were denied access to a SCIF so we could get this information. Once again, another roadblock put up.
News Nation has learned that you and your colleagues will be able to get into the classified SCIF room to look at the UAP documents that you've been trying to.
He said in some of his answers, I cannot tell you in this setting. So what he's saying is we have to go to the SCIF.
And we could get that in the SCIF if we were allowed to get in a SCIF.
Sure, if you had the appropriate accesses, yeah.
Real information, this putting it in the SCIF, it's just.
We have to get him in the SCIF so he can tell us that stuff.
Sure, if you had the appropriate accesses, yeah.
If you face that, you're not going to be afraid of death. And so I have sort of I call it the spirit warrior mindset, where I'm just not afraid of if I get threatened, or I've been threatened plenty with what I'm doing, because I'm sort of the lead guy trying to move a lot of really big top secret programs to the public fore in a way that's helpful. And there have been a lot of threats and things happen. But it doesn't stop me at all. I mean, it can be concerning, but it doesn't stop me.
Who's given you the most legitimate information?
They all have. They've all given me a piece of something that's real.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, is there anybody in particular that you think is a government disinformation agent?
I'll just leave it at probably somebody you've mentioned in this conversation.
Okay.
And the problem is they don't know it. That's the key to this whole thing, because
How would they not know it?
because they're shown things that are false.